Hi there, it's Jen Bouse, and I am super excited to be one of the first to welcome into your new Mary Kay Pink family. I'm so excited for you. And I have recorded a message for you to understand how you can make money and the awesome opportunities that you have for that, like different ways. And then also how we make our money, the bonuses that you can get as a new consultant. And we're going to dive right in. Okay. So you might want to grab a piece of paper, just like a little notepad or something like that, to write down any questions. Okay. So then that way, when we talk, I can answer any of the questions that you might have. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And first of all, you are the owner of your new business. Isn't that exciting? You own a business, you're an entrepreneur. So, there are three different ways that you can use or work your Mary Kay discount opportunity. The first way is you can just be a brand ambassador. You can use and love the products and take the opportunity to get your personal discount of 50% on the products that you love. Save money, right? Maybe even pass that on to your immediate family. The second way is you can work part time. Now, Mary Kay is not like a regular part time job. When we say part time in Mary Kay, we're saying 1 to 5 hours a week. Is there a place where you could plug in 1 to 5 hours a week to make some extra money for your family? Now, we know that in today's world, that families could use at least another $500 a month because they're not quite making enough each month to pay all their bills. So maybe this is your supplement. This is your supplemental income. And where can you fit in 1 to 5 hours a week? Now, the next option would be full time. Maybe you're home alone. Your kids are grown, you're single, maybe you're in college, or whatever the reason might be. You have more time and available opportunities for you, and you say, hey, yeah, I want to dig in and I want to make this a full time career or replace my full time career. So, working full time would be closer to 5 to 20 hours on a regular basis. Okay. So you can see that you can work Mary Kay in so many different ways. Really, it's kind of a write your own recipe. And I'm here as your coach and your mentor to help you figure out how that works for you. Okay. So as we go into your bonuses and all that kind of stuff, the first thing that you need to decide is, what do I want? What do I want? And so I'm going to help you do that. And if you can pause me, just press pause for a second. And I want you to get a piece of paper. I have just a regular piece of paper, okay, and a marker or a pen. It can be a scrap piece of paper. It can be anything as long as you can fit 4 rectangles, okay? So I'm making you work just a little bit. And if you pause me, make sure that my facial expressions don't look weird. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to have you go ahead and just draw 4 columns like this. And you can label each column if you'd like. We've got retail, which is where they pay full price. Full price would be what your customers pay. It's the price that's in the lookbook. Okay. Then you've got wholesale, which is 50% off of that full price. Okay. That's going to be an opportunity for you to get wholesale. Okay. And then we have profit. You can profit. So this part right here makes up the other 50%. Okay. So 40 to 45% can be your profit depending on how many expenses that you have. Okay. So I try to teach my consultants to keep their expenses down or low so that more money goes into your pocket. Right. So that is how your pictures are going to be labeled. And if you need to pause me again, it's totally okay. Just give me a pause and you can label your columns. Okay. So that's how we make our money. Your customers pay full price. You pay 50% for the product that you purchase to sell to them. And then the other 50% is your profit and expenses. Okay. So let's just say that you have a customer that spends $100. Okay. Now we also have another column at the back end, and that's going to be for taxes. Okay. We're really not going to do anything with that. Okay. We're just going to keep that in our account to just continue to reuse the tax money for the next order. Okay. So let's just say your customer spent $100. Okay. I want you to write in $100 in that very first column. Okay. What do you think goes here? You're probably saying that. $50. That's right. Okay. So $50 in that second column. And then in the third column right here, let's just put 40. Okay, $40. And in the last column, you're going to put $10. Okay. Now, obviously, we would want you to spend less and make more when you can, right? Okay. But this is worst case scenario. You sell $100. Okay. You pay $50. Where am I at here? Sorry. $100. Your customer pays $100. You buy the product for $50, you profit $40, and you use $10 for expenses. Now you're asking, what kind of expenses am I going to have, right? Well, you might have shipping costs. You might have costs for the books or samples, or if you mail a sample to someone, bags to put your product in. So those are kind of the expenses that you might have when you're working your business. Okay. So that's how it works. Okay. So you profit $40 for every 100 that you sell. Okay. So now that's just going to kind of give you an idea. Now the average consultant is going to clear that in a half an hour to an hour, depending on what kind of an appointment that you do, right? So we have virtual option, we have in person, we have samples. There's so many different ways, right? So it just kind of depends on the time factor as to what kind of an appointment that you have. Okay. So let's just say, just for easier numbers, let's just say you make $40 an hour. Okay. So you want to clear, let's say $100 a week, right? So then we're going to figure up how many hours is it going to take for me to make 100. So 2 to 3 hours a week, you could make about $100. Okay. Now that would be a little bit more probably, and that's not even considering once you get customers, you're going to have what we call a reorder business, which means you're going to have customers that are going to reorder the product. So you're going to work 1 hour, but you're going to get paid over and over and over when they purchase the product again. Okay. So that's what's exciting, is that this is going to pay you over and over and over. It's not just you work 1 hour, you get paid for that hour and you're done. Like, you get paid over and over. Okay. So that's why it's really important that you learn skills for customer service, how to manage your customers so that you can have really great retention on your customers. And that's going to be training on another day. Okay. But right now, so that's about how that works. Now, if you wanted to make 200, okay, $200, how many hours would you have to work to make about 200? Okay. So kind of think about that. And you get to decide how many hours you want to work and how much money you want to make and what hours, what way. Like I said, I'm your coach, so I'm going to help you kind of figure that out. Like, do you want to just work virtually? Do you want to work in person? Do you want to do both? Like, what's going to fit in to your schedule and your lifestyle? Okay. So I'll help you with what we call weekly plan sheet. When you start your training, we'll work through a weekly plan sheet and we'll see where those fit in. Okay. All right. So there's some tools that you're going to want to have, this being one of them. And if you don't have this, it's okay because there's also an app. And you want to go to the App Store or your app store and you're going to download the Mary Kay Great Start app. All right. And I'm going to pull that up so you can kind of see what it looks like. Okay. Now you're going to need your consultant number and your password because it's going to link you're in touch with the Great Start. Okay. So if you need help with that, just let me or your director know, or your recruiter, and she'll help you figure what that is. Okay. So the first thing is you want to download that Great Start app or grab your brochure. Okay. Either one. These are both great tools. And if you have both, that's great too. Okay. So I'm going to show you on the screen some other tools that we're going to use. And this is the first one. So this is what I like to call your boutique. Okay, your Mary Kay boutique. And right there where that pink square is, you can label that whatever you want your boutique to be named. Okay. And this is to kind of help you understand inventory. Now, inventory is optional. How much or how little is up to you. If you decide you don't want inventory, that's okay too. Everybody works their business a little bit different, okay? But there are definitely benefits of having a full department boutique, okay? I'm gonna explain that in just a second. So, first of all, when you're holding an appointment or they try a sample and they're like, yes, I want that, you can deliver it immediately. Now, let's just be real, okay? We are all emotional buyers, right? And so when we see something that we want it then, right? Not a week later, not 2 weeks later, a month later. So having that option to have immediate delivery, it's rewarding because you can make that sale right then, but it's also smart business because you're going to spend less on gas. It's going to save you time and less frustration. Okay. Now, everybody's different. How much or how little they want is totally up to you. And I'm going to go into that in just a second. You'll also make more sales at each appointment. You know, we call that upselling, right? But really, they're like, oh, you have that too? Okay, go ahead and add that, right? That's how it works. So you buy it or you try it, then you buy it, you love it, right? That's what we want. So consultants who have product are also more committed to their business and they pay off their initial investment more quickly because of that commitment. It also provides great customer service that keeps your customer coming back for reorders. They know they can order it and get it the next day. You're also anticipating the needs of new and existing customers by having all the appropriate products available. And as a star consultant, which that is a status you'll learn as you go, but as a star consultant, you can win prizes and recognition and a quarterly celebration. And you also can get company referrals when you're a star consultant. Okay. So you'll hear that in just a minute, what that is in just a minute. But this house or boutique is divided into little squares, and hopefully you can see those. And if not, I have a picture of this and I can send it to you so you can kind of blow it up and look at it a little bit better. But I like to explain this kind of like Walmart. Okay. Everybody's been to Walmart at least once in their life, maybe more. And you have been into Walmart and you've seen the different departments, like they have a garden department, right? Or they have housewares, they have a toy section, they have electronics, right? They have obviously groceries, they have health and beauty aids. So there's clothing, there's all different kinds of departments within Walmart, right? So that's like you have your boutique, but you have different departments. Okay. One department is our skincare sets. We have 5 different skincare lines, and there's something for everyone. Literally, there's something for everyone. So, skincare sets, that is the 5 essential steps to healthy skin in one set. Okay. That's the most important skincare products. Okay, that would be your skincare sets. Then we have skincare supplements. Supplements are going to be those things that are skincare related, but they're not the 5 essential steps, like eye makeup remover. Okay, maybe micellar water, maybe satin lips, maybe charcoal mask, or renewing gel mask. Okay, so you're kind of understanding, right? So these are like the extras, the extra skincare items, right? Okay, the third department is foundations. Now, we have several different kinds of foundations between powders and liquids and creams and you name it. You've probably tried some, right? We also have concealers, under eye corrector. All of these are going to fit under this category of foundations. Okay. So the flawless face, right? All of those are going to fit into this department. The next department is glamour. So everything that makes you colorful, eyeshadow, lipstick, lip liner, eyeliner, mascara, cheek color, all those things, right? Lip gloss, glamour, all the glamour items. The next department is body care and fragrance. Body care and fragrance are going to be our satin hands, our body care. So lotions, shower gels, scrubs, all those things, all of our fragrances for women. And then the next category is men's skincare and fragrance. We also have a men's department. Yes, we have men's skincare, men's cologne, and occasionally we have a holiday item for the men as well. So, men's skincare and fragrance. And the last department is our limited edition or special edition. Now, the difference between those is limited edition is here for 3 months and special edition is here for 6 months. Okay. And honestly, this is just my personal opinion, but I don't suggest that anyone use limited or special edition for their inventory unless they're just like in love with a certain product. Okay. And the reason for that is because you're figuring out what you're doing. By the time you're actually like moving product, the limited edition items are sold out or not in the book anymore. And you're stuck with these products that you don't really know how to, um, you know, share with people. So I think it's more important to spend your money if you're choosing to do inventory, to spend your money on the things that are going to be your regular line items, like your skincare, your foundations, your glamour, and your skincare supplements. Okay. Now, that's my personal opinion if you're choosing certain departments. Okay. Now, this house or boutique shows you that each department at a full store is worth 600 wholesale. Okay. 600 wholesale for a full store. So if you had every single department, then your fully stocked store would be 3,600 wholesale. Okay. Now you get to choose. And if I was sitting with you in person, I would actually give you this paper and I would have you cross out any of the departments that you're not sure that you would want to sell out of. Okay. Maybe you don't have any men in your life. So you're like, yeah, I don't really want that. Okay. Or maybe, maybe you don't want colognes because you're allergic to cologne or something like that. Okay. So, or maybe you're on a limited budget for inventory. And so you just want to pick 3 or 4 that are the most important. Okay. Whatever the case, you're going to pick out which departments that you want. And some people choose to do a half of a department in each one. And in that case, you would have 1,800 wholesale, which would be a half of a full inventory, okay? Which is about one of everything. You're still going to get about one everything in your line. At the $3,600 level, you're going to get multiples of the most important things that sell the most. Okay. So that's kind of where that is. And again, this is optional. And whatever you choose to do is totally okay. And some people are like, yes, I want inventory. I want to get it in before my launch. So I'm going to order now. And some people are like, I'm going to have my launch first, then I'm going to place my order. It's up to you. Okay. Your decision. But I'm here to tell you what is your options and what are your bonuses and your deadlines. Okay. Because there are really important bonuses and really great incentives. And I don't want you to miss out on that. And so my job is to make sure that you are well aware of the bonuses and the deadlines. Okay. So next, now if you have your brochure, this page is actually inside your brochure. So I'm going to bring that up. And this is also called Put More Profit in Your Pocket. Let's see. Let me find my page here. Be rewarded when you order. Okay, right there. Okay, so we're going to actually start at the bottom. No, I lied. Sorry. We're going to start at the top. And if you'll read across the top, the first row is wholesale, initial order amount, wholesale. Okay. Then the suggested retail price. Then the bundle opportunities, the amount of bundles that you get, the color look, mirror with tray, travel roll-up bag, maximum bonus value, and the star consultant price category. That's what goes across the top. Now, if you'll look, okay, the very first number, can you see what number that is? 3,600. Okay, do you remember what a full store of inventory was? 3,600. You're right. Okay. So when you go in with a full store of inventory on your initial order, now this is only good for your initial order. Okay. That's very important. Your initial order. So your very first order. Okay. Right here. So the first amount is 3,600. If you come in with a full store of inventory, you're going to get all of these bonuses across, which the maximum bonus value is over $1,300 for free. I know, it is incredible. Okay. So the next level, that would be 6 fully stocked departments. Okay. The next one is 3,000 wholesale. Now, wholesale, remember, is the amount that you pay. So it's valued at double that. So you pay 3,000 plus taxes and shipping with your order. You're going to have a store to sell out of. Okay. At 3,000, that is 5 full store departments open. And these are all the bonuses with a max of $1,127.50 bonus value. Okay, you can kind of see what we're doing here. 2,400, same thing. 4 bonus bundles, an opportunity to get the color look, a mirror, 2 mirrors with tray, 2 travel roll-up bags, plus, and the maximum bonus value is $947.50. Now, those are free. Okay, let me just ask you, if I was going to open up a Starbucks, okay, how much would it cost me, first of all, to start a Starbucks or a McDonald's, right? And let me ask you this. How would you go about buying that McDonald's? And would they say, okay, because you are buying McDonald's at this amount, we're going to give you, 50,000 hamburgers for free. No, they're not going to say that, right? This is an incredible deal that Mary Kay offers only new consultants because they know the value of having full store inventories. If you are working in person, having customers that are local to you, inventory is important. And we all know that because I already said this, we're emotional buyers, right? Okay, now remember earlier when I said some people choose to do a half of a store, and if you do a half of a store with each department, that equaled 1,800, right? So 1,800 here is still at the star consultant level, three bonus bundles, one color look. I'll tell you about that in just a second. 2 mirrors with trays and 2 travel roll-up bags with a free value of $767.50. Okay, 1,200 wholesale. That would be 2 full departments or 4 half departments, and that would be 2 bonus bundles plus the color look plus the mirror with tray plus a roll-up bag, 550, 150 bonus, and 600. At 600, that I'm telling you, at 600, that is just enough product for you or me for the entire year. Okay, so that's like, yeah, I'm gonna get almost $400 with a free product, and I'm gonna get all the products I need for an entire year. So even if you said you're a brand ambassador, right? You have a mom, a sister, a cousin, a grandma, somebody who's going to order with you. I'm telling you what, if you buy your product for even 6 months, if you're using all of these products head to toe, that is going to be an awesome bonus just for a brand ambassador. Okay. So 600 wholesale, you pay 600 tax and shipping, and then you still get a bonus. You can get the color look, 2 mirrors with trays, and a travel roll-up bag valued at $371.50. Okay. Now, what is important is number 1, this is your initial order, your very first order that goes in. These are only good for that. Okay. Now, when you decide that you want to place an order for inventory, okay, you can do that before your launch. You can do that after you launch, okay? Either way, but when you order your initial order within 15 days, you're going to get these bonus deals. Okay, if you look at the very bottom where the slash is, that is the color look, okay? Now, this color look is only available when you place your first order within 15 days. This is your color look bonus. It comes in this super cute pouch. Okay, I'm going to remove this for a second so that you can see it live. Okay, so it comes in this cute pouch. I actually use this in my date book a lot. And with that, you're going to get a compact. You're going to get a lip and eye pencil. You're going to get applicators for your compact. You're going to get a lipstick. That's my favorite color too. You're going to get a cheek color. You're going to get a lip gloss and a mascara. And you're going to get 3 eyeshadows. Okay, this is valued at, wow. Okay, that is awesome. So if you're looking at your booklet or on the Great Start app, you're going to see this page. That is the color look that you're going to get. Okay, and that has to be within 15 days of your agreement. And you get this free welcome gift. Okay, with 600 wholesale or more. Okay, and within 15 days of your agreement on your first order, you're going to get all of this for free. Isn't that exciting? That's your welcome gift. Now, when we go back, you're going to see all of these bundles. Okay, now remember when we were looking at the previous slide, this one right here, And that category that said ultimate product bonus bundles. Okay. At 3,600, there were 6 bonus bundles. At 3,000, there were 5. At 2,400, there was 4. At 1,800, there was 3. At 1,200, there was 2. And at 600, there was 1. Okay. Now, these are the bundles that you get to choose from. Okay. Now, if you'll look on the same side of where the color look was, okay, the welcome gift. Those are the bonuses. They're more with your first order. You still can earn bonuses up to 4 months as a new consultant, but we are currently just talking about your initial order, okay? So when you place your initial order of 600 wholesale or more, then you get to take advantage of these bonus bundles. Okay, now I'm going to show you live what they look like. I have 2 here, so I'm going to show you. And the first one I have is the Time Wise Miracle Set Bundle. You can choose combination to oily or normal to dry, but this is a miracle set. Okay. And with that, you get an eye cream and a renewing gel mask. Okay. That is the biggest bonus, and it's $180 value for free. I know, right? For free. Okay. This is all for free. With a 600 wholesale order, you pay tax and shipping. Okay. Within 15 days, you get the color look. If it's not within 15 days, you still can earn this bonus as long as it's your first order in your first or second month. Okay. I know it can be a lot. So if you have some questions or if you need to replay me, you can do that too. Now, a second bundle option is what we call the Open for Business bundle. That is a satin hands, a microdermabrasion, I know, a charcoal mask, an eye makeup remover, and a satin lips. I can't even hold it all. All of this for free. That's another bundle option. Okay. And its value is $166. Now, if you did 1,200 wholesale with your first order, you could pick both of those. If you did 600, you can pick one of them. And there's 4 to choose from. Okay. If you did 3,600, you pick 6. Okay. So pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Okay. Now I'm going to put this slide back up here. Once you place your first order, these bonuses go away that say ready, set, sell. Okay. Those are the best offers. And that is only with your very first order. Okay. Now, your second order and beyond for up to 4 months as a beauty consultant, you can still earn these bonuses with every 600 wholesale accumulative. So if you order 200 and then 300 and then another 100, you're going to get to pick a bonus. Okay. Every time you get up to 600 wholesale, you're going to get to pick another bonus. Okay. So that's what we call ready, set, keep selling. And in your brochure or on the app, you're going to see the back of the booklet or the brochure. It says right here at the top, okay, keep selling. And that's how you know that those are the bonuses for after your initial product purchase. Okay. Okay. Let's breathe for a second. Okay. Okay. Then we talk about, where do I find the money to do inventory, right? Well, here are some options for you. First of all, you can borrow from yourself or a family member, right? If they're willing. Savings, a CD, tax return, 401k, home equity. Okay. Number 2 would be a 0% credit card. Number 3, credit union where you or your husband work. Number 4, a bank loan. Number 5, a credit card with interest. Number 6, selling something big, not like a big pair of pants. We're talking like a piano or a car or a boat or something like that, right? Number 7, a relative or a friend that love you to co-sign. And number 8, a high rate finance company. Okay. So those are some options. What you'll do is you would actually make sure with me that you would know how much total you would need, and we can add that up. And then when you go to, get the credit card or whatever, you're going to start your business with that. Okay. That's going to be your initial investment. And then we're going to put that credit card to the side. And remember when we did this, then we're going to function using this program. Okay. You can use an Excel spreadsheet. You can use a spiral notebook. You can do it however you want. Okay. And when you make this profit, right, your first profit of the month is going to go to make that payment. Okay. If you have a credit card payment, or you borrowed from yourself, or you borrowed from a family member, your very first sale of the month is going to go to make a payment on that investment. And then the rest of the month, the rest of it is yours to keep. Pay your phone bill, pay for vacation, save it up, like whatever, right? So that's how that works. It all comes back together. And hopefully this is making sense to you. Okay. Now, one last thing that I want to share with you, and I know this has been a lot of information. Feel free to replay this. Feel free to reach out and ask questions. Okay. And we can meet. If we live local to each other, we can meet in person. If we don't, we can do a Zoom or a phone call. I'm totally open to do that. Sometimes it's just nice to have this in front of you so that you can see it. Okay. And any of these flyers that I've shown you on the screen, I can send to you if you want to print them off and have them tangible. Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you is understanding your active status and your discount. Now, this is in our Facebook group file. Okay, so under files, you can find this and many of the other sheets I used today. And this explains how it works to be active and inactive. So basically, what that means is once you place your initial order, and if you choose not to do 600 wholesale or more, the minimum wholesale amount for you to get a discount is $225 wholesale. Okay. So that's $450 worth of product that you're going to get at half price. Okay. Once you get that section to retail, $450 retail, the wholesale amount will drop down to $225, and you're going to pay tax on the retail amount plus shipping, and that's going to make you active. So whether you do the $225 or inventory, either way, you're considered active. Okay. So let's just say that you placed your order in, let's just say January. Okay. Okay. And let's say that you did 1,800. Okay. That's going to make you what we call A1. Okay. January, you're A1. Okay. You placed an order for 1,800 wholesale for your kickoff party. Okay. Now you're active. You are active February and March. Okay. So the A stands for active. This is month 1, month 2, month 3. Okay. Now, if you don't order at all, again, okay, and you place another order in April, let's just say you place an order of 225 in April. That's going to make you A1 again. So anytime you order 225 or more, you're considered active. And active means that you have an earned discount privilege of 50%, no matter how much you order. But when you're inactive, April, you would have been inactive because March was your last month of being active. Okay. Then you went into inactive status and you placed an order of 225, which made you active again. So you have April, May, and June for being active and having 50% off any amount of product. Okay. Now let's go back and say you ordered 1,800 wholesale, and in February you had a party and you did 300 wholesale. Okay. Then that would have made you A1 again. Okay. Anytime you place an order of 225 or more, that's going to give you active status. Okay. So that would mean March would be A2. Okay. So you're A1 here. You placed another order in February of 300. So you're A1 again. And then March makes you A2, which means April would be A3. Okay. Now let's just say in April that you placed a $25 order, and then you placed a $100 order, and then you placed another $100 order. You're active, so you're getting 50% off, right? But that totaled $225. Okay. Then that means you started over with your A1 status. Okay. Does this make sense? So I just wanted you to know, first of all, if you decide not to do inventory and you're a brand ambassador, you just want to get your products at cost, that's great. $225 wholesale, $450 retail. You want to be sure to get that on in to get your 50% discount and for you to be able to share your website with your customers or potential customers to be active. You can get process orders on your website. Okay. And you can use the customer delivery service, which is awesome, which is another training for another day. But hopefully that kind of makes sense and you understand all of that. If you don't, please reach out. Please ask me questions. I will be staying in touch with you. Hopefully you will be staying in touch with me. I'm not scary, I promise. And the worst thing is to ignore me because that hurts my feelings. So don't ignore me. Just say, hey, I'm busy or I'm not interested. Give me just a thumbs up, something. Let me know that you're still there. And if you don't have any questions, it's okay. But I am here to support you. I'm not here to make your decision for you. But if you're like, I know I want to do inventory, after you get done watching this, please call me or message me and I will help you. Okay. I'll help you place your first order. I will help you know how much money you need to complete that order. And if you just want to do a 225 or a 600, I can help you with that too. I'm here to help you. Okay. So that hopefully is a lot of information, but probably some questions that you had. So don't hesitate to reach out. And I'm so excited to help you get your business launched and welcome you again into our Pink Mary Kay family. Talk to you soon.